when he left the town with the girl he was in love with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to write that part out. So Shepherd goes to town to meet the girl that he thinks he is in love with because he saw her a year ago. And what is the village called? Right? And then because he went there, he met who to interpret his dreams?
Interpret?
Like to kind of 解读他的梦, right? To kind of tell him what the dream is.
The lady. Who
An old woman, yes. An old woman who interprets dreams. Yeah, you have to learn that word, interprets dreams. And she says, dreams are, this is important, the language, right? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Right? People dream, sometimes they think that they see God. Santiago tells her his dreams, and then what happens? I mean, what is his dream? No, what is his dream? That's the most
important. He dreamed of like a boy who told him about like the, what is that called again? Like the like the treasure in the desert beside a pyramid.
I mean, it's kind of like real world. Like, where is the pyramid in our world?
Egypt.
Egypt. Okay. So don't forget, he's in Spain, and so yes, you got it right. So he's in his dream. He is always in a field, and then a child always visits him. Right? And then when he arrives, right? Remember, this is a dream, right? He gets transported there, and then when he arrives, the kid tells him that there's hidden treasures. But then every time he asks for more detail,
like the boy disappears.
Well, he wakes up. Yeah. So the boy disappears and he wakes up. The woman actually says something to him about interpreting his dreams. Like, she will help him interpret it if he does one thing.
No, I was lagging before. Yeah.
Okay, so did you hear my question? What did the woman want from him if she helps him with his dream?
The 1/10 of the treasure he finds.
Good. So that's the exchange. That's the trade. If he gives her 1/10, 1/10 of any treasure he finds. Okay? Does he agree? He agrees.
The dream is true, and she doesn't need like the money for doing the for helping him know the secret.
No, well, it's true. So what does that mean? Santiago has to do. And then for him, the treasures will make him rich. Like okay, so let's get to that part. He wasn't actually happy. Why wasn't he happy?
Because he can't, like, first of all, he's scared. Another, he can't see like the girl.
Where's the part where the old woman? Okay, right here. Do you remember?
The woman was like lying or something, I think.
Yeah, something about being straightforward. Do you remember? This is still, give me 1/10. Okay, right here, right? Give me 1/10 of your sheep. Oh, wait. I'll tell you how to find the hidden treasure. No, that's not it. There's so much going on in like a page, but it doesn't even look like that much is going on. What this book does. I only interpret dreams. Okay, right here. Okay. Can you read this part? Read it slow, otherwise I'm kind of getting lost with all these words. Okay, so the girl says, the woman says, there you will find a treasure that will make you a rich man. Right, from here, you read.
Yeah. There you will find a treasure that makes you a rich man. The boy was surprised and then irritated. He didn't need to seek out the old woman for this, but then he remembered that he wasn't going to have to pay anything. I didn't need to waste my time just for this, he said. I told you that your dream was a difficult one. It's the simple things in life that are the most extraordinary. Only wise men are able to understand them. And since I am not wise, I have had to learn other arts, such as the reading of palms. Well, how am I going to get to Egypt? I only interpret dreams. I don't know how to turn them into reality. That's why I have to live off what my daughters provided for me. And what if I never get to Egypt? Then I don't get paid. It wouldn't be the first time. And woman tells the boy to leave, saying she had already wasted too much time with him. So the boy was disappointed. He decided that he would never again believe in dreams. He remembered that he had a number of things he had to take care of. He went to the market for something to eat. He traded his book for one that was thicker, and he found a bench in the plaza where he could sample the new wine he had bought. The day was hot, and the wine was refreshing. The sheep were at the gates of the city, in a stable that belonged to a friend. The boy knew a lot of people in the city. That was what made traveling appeal to him. He always made new friends, and he didn't need to spend all his time with them. When someone sees the same people every day, as had happened with him at the seminary, they end up becoming a part of that person's life, and then they want the person to change. If someone isn't what other wants them to be, the other become angry. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how people should lead their lives, but none about his or her life.
Oh, now can you answer the question? Why was he so disappointed after his dream telling?
Because
这很深奥，有点深奥。
cared about him?
No. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Was what the woman told him very different from what he already knew? Right? Like if you think about it, right? Like if you have a dream every day of going to the pyramids and finding treasure, and then you come to Paul teacher one day, and Paul teacher's like, okay, I'll tell you what your dream means if you give me money. And then you say yes, and then I tell you, go to the pyramids, you will be very rich.
Yeah.
Do you get like why? Okay, why is he disappointed then? Can you explain?
It's useful.
Exactly, right? It's not like this person can help him get to Egypt. And basically what this woman told him is what he already knows. If he goes to Egypt, he just needed somebody to tell him, oh, this dream is real, right? So there's a deeper meaning to this part of the book. It's trying to teach people something. What is it?
One can help you get to something that is to get to the end of something, like to get to 终点.
Okay, now 需要靠的是什么? Yourself. And also, another lesson here is, usually the answer is right in front of you, right? Kind of like the dream is right in front of him every day. He had to give up everything, or 1/10, just so that the other person can tell him that is true. So in other words, believe in yourself, right? Right? Like if you do something, if you feel something, maybe that is the right answer. And you don't need somebody else to tell you that it is real for it to be real. So that is the little lesson here. Okay, and again, right, this is why you need to read this so carefully. This could have easily gone by, but I can write a whole essay on this, right, if I wanted to. So once he got to the plaza, he again, right, I highlighted this. to kind of show you, kind of hint at you the answer. But he says, everyone seems to have a clear idea about how other people should lead their lives, but none about his or her own. And that's like a very deep thought in itself. Right? It covers a lot of stuff in our lives. But